So finding that comfortable way to sit, giving yourself a position that your body appreciates, and settling in. Letting go of any extra thoughts or energy or tension on the out breaths as we move toward our breathing. Dropping the shoulders just a little bit more and allowing everything to soften. And taking our attention to our breathing. Noticing how it's always there, how it's always accessible. It goes everywhere with us. And tuning in to how your breathing shows up in your body. Maybe with the flow of air, or you can notice it in your chest or your abdomen. Just focusing in there for a few moments. And now opening our awareness. Opening our awareness to whatever thoughts are arising or whatever emotions are arising. Simply noticing, oh, there's this thought. Oh, there's this emotion. And as each thought or emotion appears, acknowledge its presence. And after acknowledging, perhaps even allowing it to be present. Perhaps saying to yourself, allowing on the in-breath, and then letting go on the out-breath. And noticing the next thought or emotion. Acknowledging, allowing, letting go. Noticing how thoughts and emotions arise, are present, and float away, perhaps displaced by another thought or emotion. This is impermanence. You're having a direct experience of impermanence. Noticing if any judgment is arising about a specific thought or emotion. We're fully allowing whatever thoughts or emotions are present to be there. Noticing any tendency to hold on to a thought, to want to stay with it. Or maybe there's a tendency to reject, to deny. Whatever is arising is okay. We are merely observers of the passing scene inside us. We're cultivating the skill of observing without judgment. We're simply continuing to be in observer mode. Allowing whatever thoughts arise, whatever emotions arise, allowing and letting go. And seeing what happens next. And especially noticing any tendency to hold on to a thought or emotion or to push it away. Simply being the observer. Shifting now away from noticing thoughts and emotions, to noticing physical sensations. Perhaps lightly scanning your body from head to toe again and again, noticing any sensations in your body, whether they feel good or they're uncomfortable. Being an observer of them. Taking your attention to the specific place in your body where you feel the sensation. And observing the sensation itself. Noting if it's staying mostly in the same place or perhaps it's moving around. Is it becoming more intense, less intense? Has it faded away to be replaced by a different sensation elsewhere? We're the observer. Perhaps you found a sensation that feels good and you're trying to figure out how to make it last longer. Or perhaps you found an uncomfortable sensation. You're trying to figure out how to make it go away. We're merely observers of what's happening inside, whether it's desire or resistance. And if we're noticing that there's some judging going on, we simply say judging and allowing. We're wiring our brains for observing without judgment. This practice of observing without judgment can be challenging. So taking a moment to offer yourself a few words of kindness for your willingness to engage, your willingness to be part of this practice of learning the art of observing without judging, observing whatever is arising, allowing it to be present, and letting it go.